Hello and welcome back to the shopping channel. My name is Renee Torrington. It's Beauty Best. This is one of my favorite hours to do because I get to be girly, and who doesn't love being girly? So we've given me a little tan, we've done the hair, and of course my makeup has been done as well today with Pur Minerals. This is a makeup line that we use in my house at home. My 15-year-old, I feel very comfortable with her wearing it because ultimately what goes on your skin goes in your skin, and I don't want her using anything that is laden with chemicals. So you will love the Pur Minerals line. Today we have a price of $49.98 for a plethora of products from Pur Minerals. You've got your 4-in-1 pressed powder, which is your concealer, your foundation, your powder, your SPF all in one. This is what Pur Minerals is famous for. You're going to get to choose your color. You also have today your marble powder. We love the marble powder. You have your retractable chisel brush. You've got your wonderful lip gloss in here in the pearl dust color. We also have in there your Pure Radiance. We have 4 of these gorgeous metal eyeshadow sticks all coming together. The only thing you have to do is choose your shade of the 4-in-1 pressed powder. Porcelain light, blush medium, golden medium, or tan are the colors that we have. 460160 is your item number. Here to tell us more about it, she's a professional makeup artist. She has incredible history behind her when it comes to working with stars and doing fashion shows and TV shows. And I just found out she's a mommy-to-be. Tamara Compton is here. Hi.
Hello. How are you, Renee?
I did not know you had a baby girl growing in there.
Baby girl.
What's due date?
August 10th.
No.
Yes,
Oh,
August
so
10th. I was going to say, I think she gets jazzed about makeup.
I think Renee's a really good name. I'm just saying, the little girl.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Let's talk about Pur Minerals because this is a customer favorite here at the shopping channel.
Which we just love our Canadian customers' loyalty. The TSC viewers, we always try to put together something a little special, a little off the beaten path that maybe they can't find anywhere else. So we said, why not do a cute little glam it up collection? Because we said, as you were saying, what girl doesn't like girly stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Girly fun stuff. And, what girl doesn't need a little bit of glam in her life now and again? So we thought this was a great way for the viewers out there to be able to glam it up without looking like a different person, without looking like they're going to a masquerade ball. So whether you need just a little dose of everyday glam, or if you're doing maybe an evening wedding, as we approach, the summer months, that kind of thing, or
Alicia getting married in 2 weeks.
It's true, or a graduation, maybe of a relative, and you want to be looking your best. Of course, you want to steal the spotlight from, your graduate or the bride or whomever, but at the same time, we want to feel good, So when we put together a kit, we said, what can we do to just spice it up a bit, and so hence the Spice Marble Powder, which I think is hilarious. And then those liquid metal shadow sticks, and those are brand new, Renee, because you can use them as eyeliner or as eyeshadow.
Okay.
So
and
they're quite fun.
Today.
Aren't they fun?
They are really fun.
They're fun.
Let's talk first. Let's start with the 4-in-1 pressed powder because this is the only choice everyone has to make is their shade. So we're going to look at the shade chart and then we'll go through and explain what the 4-in-1 pressed powder is.
Sure.
So let's talk about the colors and who wears what.
Well, I'm a porcelain. I will say I might actually be a Savagely Tan Light right now from playing outside with my son. But porcelains know who they are. Susan, one of your colleagues, is a porcelain. If you go up like kindling, as Susan says, if you always burn, you never tan your porcelain.
Okay.
Lights typically have a bit more color. They can tan with a lot of effort. Maybe they have a touch more yellow in their skin. Porcelains tend to be more pink. Then blush medium and golden medium, Renee, are 2 best-selling shades. Blush mediums have more pink in their skin. Golden mediums have more yellow.
Oh, okay.
And then the last shade we have available is the tan, which you see featured there. And that's for the olive skin tones that tan immediately. They never burn. They tan with no effort. So that's that skin tone, going into your more honey type skin tone.
All right. So the 4-in-1 pressed powder, if you are not familiar with it, it is called 4-in-1 because it really is 4 products in one palette. So let's talk about what it does.
Well, it's going to serve as your foundation. There's no need to put anything underneath it. In terms of a liquid or a cream, it's going to be full coverage. It's going to serve as your powder because there's no need to set it with a separate setting powder. It's going to serve also as a concealer by switching your tool from your regular brush. By using a smaller, more compact brush, you can use it around the eye or on a broken capillary around the nose or on a breakout. And it's also your sunscreen. And we were just talking, it's so funny, in your cafeteria between shows, myself and some models from other shows who wear Pure, and they were talking about the sunscreen.
Yes.
And they were saying, oh, it's such an effective sunscreen. And one of the models was saying, I put it on when I go to the beach. And my boyfriend's like, really? You're putting on makeup to go to the beach? She's like, this is my sunscreen. And it really is a high SPF. So we claim a 15, Renee, but that's honestly in our deepest shade because it's a sun block that's in there, the zinc oxide, the titanium dioxide. So you know when the lifeguards have the white nose, so straight zinc oxide. So the lighter you get in shades, the higher your SPF is.
Okay.
And I know I can be outside for 2 hours and not get a drop of sun on my face, but otherwise look like a lobster.
Okay,
truly.
it's amazing. I talked about my daughter who is 15, and you know every morning when I'm driving carpool at like 7:30 in the morning, my daughter has got the visor flipped down and she's dipping and dusting
and drawing
on
right.
her Pure Minerals on her face. But as a mom, I don't mind that she's using this. You know, I don't want her using a heavy foundation. She's 15. You know, I understand she gets the little rosy cheeks and she wants to cover that up and she wants the even skin tone. She has beautiful skin. So I don't want her laying heavy stuff on her skin.
Right.
What I love about Pure Minerals is you get the coverage that you need, but it's very feather lightweight on your skin.
Yes, you can't feel it. And I think a lot of women have used powder foundations out there that are talc based. And your talc acts like a sponge. Yeah, because it sucks the moisture, whether out of the air or out of your skin, and then it starts to swell. And that's when it can get very bulky. And once it's completely saturated with, say, oil from your skin or moisture from the air, it starts to dissolve because it can't absorb anymore. And so you feel it on the skin, it weighs on the skin. And at that point, like say with a daughter like yours, maybe if she has oily skin, fully saturated talc with oil is no different than Vaseline. That is so occlusive and it will completely break your skin out. So not only is it good for her skin, you know, heaven forbid the girls forget to wash their face before they go to bed. It's not the end of the world. It's not a catastrophe. It's actually better for them to have on than to have nothing on. That's what's so incredible about it.
All right. We're going to head over to the model and let you see all the other products that are in here because not only have we got the 4-in-1, we've got the chisel brush, which you're going to use to apply it, and it's retractable. But we're going to show you all the other great products that are coming to us with Pure Minerals today. This is the Glam It Up kit, and boy, is it fun.
This is my beautiful Ashley here. So we're doing a golden medium on her for anybody out there who maybe has questions about their shade. If you see likenesses in your complexion, if you're medium and you have this sort of golden undertone, you're going to want to order the golden medium.
And you know, golden medium what I have on today?
Yes.
Normally I'm a light, but because I have a little bit of color in my skin from
someone's been on a cruise.
Yes, I'm a golden medium. So I always say I'm golden medium in the summer and I'm light in the winter time. Those are the two colors that
which is very common for people who are light in the winter to transition to a golden medium.
All right.
You know what's funny? We're talking about your 15-year-old daughter putting this on in the carpool line, and what I love about that is you transition to me, a 35-year-old mom, getting ready to have my second child, and I can run around my house in my pajamas chasing my 3-year-old, you know, saying, leave the dog alone, put that down, get your finger out of the socket, and be putting my makeup on and get back to the mirror and not look crazy.
Yeah, it's true. It blends so beautifully. That's one of the things that I like. I have very dry skin, and what I love about Pure Minerals is that it doesn't dry out your skin. And so don't think because it's a powder it's going to dry your skin out, ladies.
Well, I think a lot of women do think that because they revert back to, you know, what they know, and what they know are talc-based powders. And so what hold the minerals in the compact, because, you know, we like to say at Pure, we're all about beauty, pure and simple, but also we didn't want to just do minerals. We wanted to be more than minerals. And so holding these together in that compact is skin nourishing shea butter and vitamin E. So you get a beautiful amount of nourishment to the skin, a beautiful amount of coverage. So it looks beautiful. It looks creamy on the skin. You have a velvety finish. And we've actually just put some Spice Marble on Ashley's cheeks, which is one of our universal powders. As you know, you can wear it on the cheek. You can also, in the carpool line, if you're that busy, we're going to sweep a little bit across her eyelid.
I do that. I do that with my marble powder.
It works. You know, I say whatever works. You know, if you just want a little flush of sun, there we are.
Actually, I used my marble powder on the cruise because I was going from activity to activity and I didn't have time to eyeshadow.
Right.
So cheeks and eyes were done with my marble powder.
You know, we're going to have to give you some of these shadow sticks then, Renee.
Okay,
fun. So check this out. So these, I love them because they're so creamy. You can get a line as thick or thin as you want.
Okay.
So I'm going to be doing the iced bronze right here. So it's a great way to sort of spice up your everyday average neutral. Close for me. And so these are so soft and so silky. My mother and grandmother have fallen in love with these because they can blend, smudge, and everything to their heart's content. So what we've done is we've taken the black and the brown, and we've added a very subtle, very small silver pearl, just to jazz them up a bit. Because, you know, everybody needs a wardrobe, a makeup wardrobe of great neutrals, but yet we don't want to get complacent or boring.
So the colors are, we've got a beautiful blue, we've got an olivey green, a beautiful brown, and a black. Those, but they all have a little bit of pearl in them.
Well, only the brown and the black, actually.
Oh,
when you get
okay.
to the cobalt and when you get to that beautiful green, they're metallic, but they don't have that pearl to them.
Okay.
So they're just a really rich jewel tone. And so literally you just draw this in place where you want it. You can go back and blend it with a brush, with a sponge tip applicator, you know, shoot with your finger if you're really in a pinch. And we're just doing this one on the outside here of Ashley's eye. And again, it's that super neutral. And I'm going to show you guys also how to use these as liner. I mean, it's just going to be your traditional liner, but what's so great is that they glide on with no effort, no pulling, no tugging. And this is after we've already done a little bit of the spice marble just to warm up her eyes a bit. And then if you want a little accent, so I'm going to pull out this really, really beautiful Steel Envy, and it's that gorgeous sort of emerald green. So look up for me. I think a lot of women out there are saying, I would never use green, I would never use blue.
I love green. Please, ladies, if you've got hazel eyes or brown eyes, green is stunning on hazel and brown eyes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my, yeah, your eyes especially. Like if you've got that sort of golden brown eye. And two, you know, again, and we were just saying back in the green room, Ashley and I, that it doesn't have to be ostentatious. It doesn't have to be overwhelming to the eye. When it's used in a thin line as an accent, it's really quite beautiful.
It's sometimes softer than a black.
Oh,
you know
absolutely.
what I mean? Much softer.
Absolutely.
And I think as we age, sometimes it's good to kind of tone down the liner a little and go a little softer. Or a makeup artist has told me to go the lighter shade under your eye and the darker shade on your lid.
One of my favorite techniques.
Okay.
One of my absolute favorite techniques. Because a lighter shade under the eye, or even one that's a bit brighter, that adds some visual interest, is going to give you some pop. Whereas you still get that definition on the top, because the dark liner on top fills in the gaps between your lashes.
Okay.
So you get that sort of, you know, sootiness and fullness and definition that you want on the top. But by rimming your eye in a dark color, you're going to make your eyes look smaller. Okay. And so if you've already started to lose volume in the eye area, you definitely, I mean, it's why we wear black pants, ladies. We want our backsides to look smaller. Black makes things look smaller. You know, that's what it does.
It's one of my
but
favorite colors.
if you can't let go of the black, that's okay. Close for me, because we've got the black. Just keep it on the top lid. And because we put that silver purple in there, you know, you get a little twinkle to the eye, if you will. Open for me, Miss Ashley. And close. Let me get this inner corner here. But look how easily that goes on. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I love how, the consistency is so smooth.
Yes, they are dreamy, creamy, glide on loveliness. And so this is going to be the Midnight Chrome.
I'm just stealing your pencils because I'm going to draw each of them on my hand so we can
Oh,
see
please
the
do.
colors.
Look at me, Miss Ashley. Fabulous. You know, and they're so blendable and creamy. Close for me. You can go in with an eyeliner brush and make these almost look like a liquid, if you like, or a gel. They're really, really flexible and malleable, so you can really have a lot of fun with them. And then what we've also put in this kit is our Pure Radiance highlighting powder. This is your lit from within kind of look of love. So I'm going to take this along the top of Ashley's cheekbones. So if you want that really pretty kind of glowy, luminescent look, but you don't want to look like you're trying to be a teenager again, you don't want to look like you're headed to a rock concert, no problem. Pure Radiance is the way to go. You can look radiant, you can look youthful without looking glittery or like a disco ball. And because, again, this is a universal powder, you know, feel free to dab it here on the inner part of the eye.
Okay.
You know, if your eye is a little deep set, as Ashley's is, not a problem. You know, you don't have to add an extra shadow. You don't have to add an extra step. This is the same product that you're doing on the high planes of the face to get a beautiful glow. That's what the Pure Radiance is.
I love the Pure Radiance. A highlight on your cheekbones. I've got all 4 colors of those eye sticks on my hand just so that you can see the 3 different shades, so you know what you're getting. But again, as an eyeliner or as a shadow, these work.
Right.
So it gives you really wonderful blendability. So there you go. There you can see your beautiful green, your brown, your black, and your cobalt blue. And I mean, beautiful to blend. See how nicely that'll blend in, and you can decide whether you want the line to be, you know, a true line, or if you want to blend it in as a shadow and leave it. Now, how long will it take to set?
Really,
Once we put it on,
a couple minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing major. You've got some play time to manipulate them, to sort of adjust them, put them where you want them, that kind of thing, and then they'll dry down. And then, but you can also build the intensity with some powder shadow as well, if you like. Okay. Which is nice.
Just a hint of shimmer in them. They're not.
Yeah, they're not
like glitter.
Right.
It's just a hint of shimmer, and I think you're going to really love the shades. Oh, look how beautiful she looks.
I just finished her off, Renee, with a little bit of the Pearl Dust Lip Gloss, and I have to say, I've been jonesing for this gloss. We've had it on one show before, and I've wanted it ever since. We don't have it on our website. It's not available in any store, but it's this beautiful sort of dusty mauve with a gold pearl to it.
I love the color.
It's dreamy. It is probably my favorite gloss we've ever done, and if we don't make it permanent, I might have to quit. I'm not kidding. I feel that strongly about it.
Yeah, well, when one disappears, you know where it went, right? Right. I always say that. When I really like something, I always warn people, if it disappears, you know who took it.
Right. Okay, fair enough.
At least I'm honest about it.
Exactly.
But beautiful shade. What I like about the shade is it's very natural. And especially if you're going to pop up your eyes, ladies, a tip is if you're going to go big with the eyes, go softer with the lips.
It's true. You know, we don't want, features competing against one another. And when we say glam it up, we mean glam it up in like a very natural, very wearable way. Again, I'm not trying to make anyone look like a drag queen out there. It's for the everyday woman that needs, an option for when she does need a little bit more glamour, maybe for an evening event, or maybe she's just feeling down in the doldrums, and you saw a little special about the red carpet and you're like, I need a little bit of that in my life.
Absolutely.
Who doesn't?
Well, we have brought you all the tools this hour for you to look and feel your best. We've taken care of your white legs with our body bling from Scott.
Right.
We've done our hair with the tea
I've been tea-freed. Thank you very much.
Tea-freed as well. And Pur Minerals is here for our fabulous makeup look. And remember, with Pur Minerals, it's wonderful mineral makeup, and you are going to love the lastability on it. Is that a word? Lastability.
Well, is combability a word? We're making up new words today. We're rolling with it.
It'll last a long time.
The durability is fantastic. And I tell people, because they're like, how can a powder do this? Well, if it's not water or oil based, it's not going to be water or oil soluble.
Right.
So no matter how oily you are, no matter how humid it gets outside, there's no vehicle for the makeup to move.
All right, with Pur Minerals, again, a huge configuration. What you are getting in here, again, your pure, your 4-in-1 pressed powder. So you're going to choose either fair, light, blush medium, golden medium, or tan are the colors that we have. We'll show you the chart one more time before we end. The chisel brush.
That's the retractable
chisel.
This is
a retractable one, so you can keep it in your purse. We also have, of course, our marble powder, which you will love. We've got our Pure Radiance. We have our wonderful lip gloss and our 4 shadow pencils. Let's take a look at the value. If you are buying this all individually, you will see what you are saving today. So the lip gloss would normally be $19. The 4-in-1 pressed powder, $29.50. The liquid metal eyeshadows are $22 with the 4 sticks in that kit. And we didn't stop there. You're also getting in this kit, there's more product in there. So huge value. We have the chisel brush in there.
The spice marble.
We also have the marble powder. And we've got the Pure Radiance. It's all included in the value with this wonderful Pur Minerals Glam It Up collection today here at the shopping channel. But your price, $49.98. So you can just understand the value and see what you are getting. It is a huge configuration. And, some of your favorite products in there. Let's take a look at the color chart for when you're ordering your pressed powder again, just so that you understand. Porcelain for?
Fairest of the fair.
Okay. Light?
Light, you can tan, but with a lot of effort and a lot of burning beforehand.
All right, that's me. Blush medium?
Medium skin tone with pink undertones.
Golden medium?
Medium skin tone with more yellow undertones.
And tan?
Olive skin tones that always tan, never burn, more of a honey complexion.
Okay, so those are the only colors we have left. Unfortunately, we don't have the medium dark or the dark today. We've sold out of those colors. So we do have the tan though. So, but the tan is very limited in what we have left with that. Again, huge configuration from Pur Minerals. It's the Glam It Up collection. 460160 is your item number. Tamara, always so much fun to work with.
I know, I've had a blast.
Thanks for doing my makeup today.
Anytime, lady.